certain that Bitcoin will hit $1 million a coin? It's simple because it is absolutely superior technology for something every person needs. Every person has a need for money, the ability to store their time and their energy for a later time, and to be able to spend it when it has not lost a bunch of value. Every other way of doing that has issues. Real estate is not very liquid, meaning it's hard to buy and sell. The stock market is only open 19% of the time, and it goes up and down for a lot of reasons that have nothing to do with how good money is. And people just need to store their time and their energy. And the US dollar sucks for that purpose. If you try to store the US dollar for any significant period of time, it loses a huge amount of value. So what makes a good money, there are between 5 and 8 characteristics, depending on who you talk to. It has to be durable, portable, divisible, fungible, authenticatable, and most importantly, scarce. And there's a couple other sort of bonus ones you could throw in there, but the most important is scarce. Bitcoin is the most divisible, portable, scarce, authenticatable, verifiable money that has ever existed in the world. You can send any amount of value anywhere in the world in a matter of seconds in an absolute certain sort of way where it's, nobody can stop you, and it's works worldwide, and the technology is absolutely incredible. So the reason I am certain Bitcoin ultimately goes to $1 million per coin, one, that is, less than the current market capitalization of gold for gold's monetary purposes, and Bitcoin is far superior to gold in all of the reasons people value gold, other than like jewelry, which is a very small percentage of gold uses. Same with industrial uses. So for gold monetary benefits, which is the vast majority of its value, Bitcoin can get to $1 million per coin just by draining that liquidity out of gold, because it's so much better than gold. So just by outcompeting gold, Bitcoin can get to $1 million per coin. Plus, gold is not very good at doing what it does, which means the upside of Bitcoin is actually far in excess of $1 million per coin, because $1 million per coin just gets you close to parity with gold. Bitcoin is far superior to gold. So humans are always going to need the ability to store their time and their energy in a way that does not deteriorate with time, so that they can buy stuff to make their lives better or sustain themselves and their family in the future. Bitcoin is a categorically superior technology to do that. Over time, superior technologies outcompete inferior technologies. And Bitcoin is ultimately not going to be outcompeted for all the reasons I've covered on numerous videos. So why do I invest in Bitcoin? It's not because it's going up. It's not because I just think it's going to go up. It's not because I have a feeling. It's not momentum investing. It is 100% based on the fundamentals of Bitcoin. And the fundamentals of Bitcoin is that it's a better, more durable, more divisible, more scarce, more authenticatable, more fungible, more everything money than anything else that exists in the world. And as humans get worse and worse at managing money, because there's a catastrophe out there if it's not obvious, as humans just get worse and worse at managing money because we print it out of thin air, which is what central banks do all day long, more and more of that will get displaced by Bitcoin, and Bitcoin will just keep going up until it passes $1 million per coin. It is an inevitability based on an understanding of monetary history, the technology behind Bitcoin, and the real world usefulness of someone who uses Bitcoin all the time like I do. So it's just a matter of time till Bitcoin gets to $1 million per coin sometime in the next 5 or 10 years. So anyway, I invest because of the value of the technology and how incredible it is to transform the ability for humans to save and move value around the world, which is the purpose of money. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks.